So sadly, I didn't see this question, and I had it for a year up here on one of our old Blaze King here. So I'm really sorry it took so long to see it. YouTube sucks, but this was a partial burn. It's early fall here, you know, I guess late closer to Thanksgiving now, and we've had this off for a few days. This is what it looks like. That wood will be great to relight. This is very light. I could do another video in the winter time when this thing is like been blazing hard and stuff. So I'm just gonna clean it out real quick and show what I do to stack it. And got some wood here from my splits, you know, and I'll relight it and stuff because the boss is cold. So any chance I get to light this off, it's good. But one thing, I have this. When I did the tile work here, I put this stuff. It's like cement board. And so my flooring is plastic, so you got to know that this is not hot, but if you're changing out your stuff, depending on your floor type, don't set hot things because it'll melt the floor. At least in my world, it'll melt the floor if you have hardwood floor or ceramic or tile, you know, granite flooring. It's a little different, but I still would set something down. So I take this little cement board and I'll lay it on the ground in the wintertime when we're blazing, and when I fill my bucket. So I wouldn't, just got to know your equipment that you're dealing with. And so if this was hot, I technically could burn my floor and melt to the subflooring, which you definitely do not want to do. And then I try to make sure my ceiling fan's off when I'm doing it and stuff like that, because the dust is really dusty. That's the one thing that the boss, and I agree with her 100%, is that the wood burners are definitely dusty. Where if I ever built again, which, you know, I built a forever house now, and I would definitely look at maybe an outdoor boiler, but that's a lot of money. I mean, that's one of those, a good decent outdoor boiler gets you in 20 grand to start with. That's just for the boiler. Then you got to run all the tubing, which isn't super hard, especially if you're building it yourself, to get it to all the users, the end users. But if you have a big wood boiler, you could heat a shop, you could heat inlay flooring. So it's a whole different avenue. So if you're able to do it, I mean, that's the ideal way. And then all the smoke and everything is outside. You don't have to ever worry about that. So that's a definite pro on the wood burning thing. And then those burn a lot longer because you can put giant chunks into it. So yeah, to go back to this, what this is what it looks like cleaning out. And like I said, this was only real light because being in an efficient house now, man, we can get this sucker up to 80 with a blink of an eye. So, and yeah, that's never no fun. Feels like you're at the beach. So if you want to pretend like you're going swimming, that's what it looks like. And since I got low fires, also, I clean my chimney every couple of days in here because I don't want any like fires. And the way we did it, we punched this sucker through the wall versus a house, because I'd rather have one point of possible burning my house down versus, you know, through different layers. So got my pole out here, got the T, so I'll come in here and ram it and clean it, and then I'll take the inside guts out and blow it out and stuff like that. So, you know, I found a pole and did it. You can see my base pole, just because of the wind, I probably got to tweak it just a bit. It was moving lightly, but yeah, so there it is. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pause it here. I gotta go get a couple more pieces of fresh wood just to sit in there with this real quick. So this is where I got it set up. Got a couple pieces in there and some dry stuff to kindle it, and now we'll just get ready to pop it off and go from there. And this is on a Blaze King 302. It is a freaking awesome old school burner, and I seen it on DIY, so you know, this thing's worth its weight in gold. But again, if I had a choice and money was no issue, I would recommend possibly getting an outdoor one and just keep the dust down low in the house and stuff like that. So I take my torch. In the old house, I tried to keep one of these in the house because if I was gone for a little bit, it could get cold in the house quick. Where the new house, this just sits in the garage, man. I'm not worried about it. And then we have propane set to like 65, so I never got to worry. But yeah, so what it looks like. Give me a second here. Take this off my head, you can see the fire a little better. Again, the boss is a little chilly. It's probably about 45 here. We're just getting a little heat going. And that's how I lighten it after I clean it. And I had another video on there too, cleaning the chimney, so you can look for that if you need to. And hope this helps some. And again, I don't remember the screen name or give a shout out, but I just wanted to say sorry that it took so long. I'll type it in there when I make this video, just to help and stuff like that. But yeah, YouTube sucks, man. I don't see comments, and I wish their setup was a little better. But hope this helps, and hopefully figured it out, because again, I'm a year late, and I really apologize that yeah, a year late. But so then let's see here, right here, you can see that it'll start pulling like a draft. You can actually see the smoke like staying sucked in when it does. But yeah, so I'll have a vent on also for my bathroom. And sometimes, depending on the situation, I might open my windows up too. I've seen other people where they've had to open windows to get the pressure equal in the house. But we'll just let this get popping and take the edge off. I don't think we'll load it much more than maybe once today, and the house will be 75 in a blink of an eye. But yeah, thanks guys, and hope this helps some.